What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I want to introduce something new to the channel that I don't see a lot in YouTube. So this will be kind of like an interactive thing. You might see on surveys, but I actually wanted to be more interactive with you guys and to see what you would choose. So within these new episodes on the channel, I wanted to ask, what would you guys choose? Whether it be short-term, long-term. We're going to compare two sports players, any sport. It's going to be any gray type from any company. Basically, I'm going to ask, who would you choose? Now, I'm going to give my answer at the end of the video, but we're going to consider all things. We're going to consider things like if the player's consistent. We're going to consider their current accolades, possible future accolades, and then also if they're injury prone. And this could pertain to short-term or long-term holds. But I want you guys to think about, okay, where is this card at the moment and where could it possibly go in the future? So don't always think about the quick flip. Think about, well, I want you guys to consider the quick flip, but I also want you guys to consider long-term investment. So at what point do you guys believe it will be the most valuable? The current state as it is now, or possibly in the future, whether that be a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever. Now, don't worry about price points, okay? It's going to be simply if you would stash it or trash it. Now, when I say stash it, that could pertain to a long-term thing, or it could mean you're going to stash it and possibly trade or sell it later, maybe next week, maybe next month, who knows? So that's what I mean when I say, you're going to stash it, basically just keep it for whatever use you're going to have it for. Trash it basically means just like that. You're going to trash a card, you don't care. So in these scenarios, you're either going to keep the card to do whatever you want with it or to trash it. Like I said, you're considering all factors. You're considering the team that they're on, you're considering their accolades, possible accolades, you're comparing their injury status, maybe they're injury prone. I want you guys to consider everything. And that's the kind of things I'm thinking about when I'm picking between two cards. Is I'm thinking about all these things that are going through my mind. So basically, guys, I want you guys to have fun with this. Let me know how it is. I'm going to continue these videos, and I'm going to try to do it on a weekly basis. I'm going to choose, keep changing it up and choose two different players each week, and we'll see how it goes. Well, without further ado, let's start. Okay, guys, so let's begin and looking at both players' stats and accolades, starting with Carr. So he's a three-time Pro Bowler. That's pretty much all he has right now. His stats, he's been pretty consistent throughout the years being on the Raiders. He was third in MVP votings in 2016. Looks like he brought up decent numbers for the Raiders in that year. But actually, his most notable year is actually last season, and was actually one of his best seasons, where he threw it for 4,804 yards, 23 touchdowns, and the Raiders went 10-7. His quarterback rating is decent. It's a 92.4. So let's do a little comparison from last year. So the Raiders, they made it to the playoffs. They did not make it far. However, they did clinch the playoff berth. They're looking to go further into the playoffs with new additions, new weapons. One of those weapons being Devonte Adams. Devonte Adams and Derek Carr were teammates in college. They have really good chemistry. So I see the Raiders making the playoffs even more this season. Now let's look at Alonzo. He was Rookie of the Year, two-time All-Star, two-time Home Run Derby champ. Let's go down to his numbers. Okay, so he's been pretty consistent. 53 home runs, hence Rookie of the Year. He's put up pretty good numbers. 2020 being, the COVID season. But even during the COVID season, he didn't get that many at-bats. But with 208 at-bats, he still produced 16 home runs. And then this year, he's leading the National League with RBIs, right behind Aaron Judge for the majors. So we can definitely say that Pete Alonso has been consistent throughout the years. He's still young in his career, only age 27. As of right now, August 18th, the New York Mets have the best league in the National League East with 76 wins, 42 losses, and they look to go into the playoffs this season. They're looking pretty good. If they can keep up that momentum, then yes, I would say they definitely have a run for the World Series. So let's look at each player's contracts. Derek Carr's contract, he's on a current 3-year contract with the Raiders. He will be an unrestricted free agent in 2026. So with Pete Alonso's contract, he's currently on a 1-year contract with the Mets. His contract is somewhat being in dispute / agreement over for the years 2023 and 2024. I see that contract coming to terms with him and the Mets. I do see the Mets extending him, or I wouldn't say extending him, I would say just keeping that current contract through 2025, and that's when he becomes an unrestricted free agent. Now let's take a look at each individual cards, starting with Derek Carr. So his 2014 Bowman Chrome Rookie Autographs Gold Refractor out of 50, being a BGS 9.5 with a 10 auto. So there isn't many recent sales on Derek Carr's Gold Refractor besides my purchase. So we're just going to go off of my purchase. So there's no recent comps of Derek Carr's Gold Refractor except for my purchase that I made August 6th. So we're going to use that purchase to determine the current value on it. So the current value on it is $666.60. Let's put the value at that as of right now. So similar to Derek Carr's Gold Refractor, P. Alonso's Gold Refractor Auto out of 50, there are also no recent sales besides my sale that I purchased in July 13th of this year. I bought it in that, if you guys saw my video, I was the only bidder in that auction. I guess I got lucky for once. But I paid $287.49. Here is my actual purchase of the card, just in case you guys think I'm lying. $287.49. I'm not counting eBay fees or anything. I am only looking at the purchase for the card itself without tax. So for both cards, Derek Carr's Gold Refractor will value at $666.60, and we're going to value P. Alonso's Gold Refractor out of 50 at $287.49. So the final question for you guys is, which card would you stash and which card would you trash? I'll give you a minute. So guys, have you guys picked which card you're going to stash and which one you're going to trash? So you guys are probably wondering, what is my choice? My choice is, drum roll, my choice is Pete Alonso and his 2019 Bowman's Best Gold Refractor out of 50 auto, BGS 9.5 with the 10 auto. The reason why I chose this is that I feel that P. Alonso will have more growth and therefore will raise the price of his cards. I just feel like New York Mets, they're a well-established team. As I mentioned earlier, they're going to make the playoffs, and I think they just have an overall good talent on the team, including P. Alonso. He definitely has been consistent throughout the years. I feel that he will make it far. He will build more accolades and therefore will raise the value of all his cards. So my choice is definitely this card for investment purposes. Well, thanks guys for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be showing a lot more of these and giving you the option to choose which one. Again guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Peace.